I'm going to try something new with my hair. But listen, ain't it funny how... Hello, everyone. Ain't it funny how I just said my Vaseline, put it on my foot. I just said that I just made that short, and I said some bullshit happened with Jeffries, who ain't nothing but a little Nancy Pelosi. Mini-me. And they left Clyburn in his place, to take over. I ain't even got the belt. I do have this, okay?
According to Investopedia, a subsidy is a direct or indirect payment to individuals or firms, usually in the form of a cash payment from the government or a targeted tax cut.
I do have these. I do have this. One with Ocasio. GOP lawmakers had to be restrained. Midas touch. It was the Midas touch. This is my family too. Good, simple living. Okay, here it is. The Midas touch. All right. Reveal. What did Ocasio, Alexandria Ocasio, and Matt Gaetz discuss on the House floor? Right? When the fuck did this come out? I don't have no date. Listen to the shit.
I'm Ben Meiselas from the Midas Touch Network. I want to take you inside the conversation that was taking place on the floor of the House of Representatives between, shockingly, AOC and Matt Gaetz. This was taking place after Kevin McCarthy had failed to secure the necessary votes to become the Speaker of the House. This is the first time that someone like Kevin McCarthy had failed to secure the speakership since 1923 in the first roll call round. Kevin McCarthy went on to lose in 3 different roll call rounds before the House Republicans adjourned because it was just so humiliating. But while the C-SPAN cameras were on the House of Representatives floor, we noticed at the Midas Touch Network this conversation that was taking place between AOC and Matt Gaetz. We did a post on Twitter that went ultra viral, got millions of views, and many speculated, what were they talking about? We now know what they were talking about. But first, let's play you the video, and then let's discuss what they were actually discussing. Let's see if you can read lips, but play the clip. So after the video went viral, The Intercept had reached out to AOC and asked, well, what was this conversation about? And to her credit, AOC answered. And so here's what we learned. According to The Intercept, Gaetz told Ocasio-Cortez that McCarthy had been telling Republicans that he'll be able to cut a deal with Democrats to vote present, enabling him to win a majority of those present and voting, according to AOC. She told Gaetz that wasn't happening, and also double-checked with Democratic Party leadership, confirming that there'd be no side deal.
Jeffries!
McCarthy was suggesting he could get Dems to walk away to lower his threshold. Ocasio-Cortez told The Intercept of her conversation with Gaetz on McCarthy's failed ploy, and I fact-checked.
Is a bitch on point?
Absolutely not. So that was the conversation. Kevin McCarthy was lying to Republicans that he had brokered a secret deal
is a bitch on point. I told you, Jeffries ain't nobody but Nancy Pelosi. Listen to the rest of the shit. And what the fuck happened? He went right back there, got them to say present. It don't matter what the fuck the Republicans do. You gotta watch them grimy ass conservatives, whether they are Democrat or whether they are Republican. The conservatives work together. I've been saying it in my goddamn videos since forever, and ain't nobody listening to my goddamn channel. Y'all better stop with all this bullshit racism. Them motherfuckers is working together. Don't nobody want to listen to me? Y'all still ain't hit the button and registered to my channel yet. I am not a for-profit channel. I ain't nobody but y'all. Y'all still ain't listening to me. When we gonna get our goddamn money? They got their money. All them motherfuckers about to be rich. They wasn't never worried about it. They could do this forever. Why? Because they already passed the budget for the whole motherfucking year. They don't care. They could have sat there and did that bullshit forever and make everybody think the government's going to, the government's this, the government's that. No, we ain't even spending the money for next year when they get in there for next year. They done already spent the taxes for the next 2 years. Y'all don't learn. When I asked for the 36 million votes for my channel, it's not for Democrat and Republican. I'm telling you, for the next 2 years, what we need to do is put people in office that's going to give us the one-time reparations for certain black people, to finally pay us our reparations, not that bullshit that Senator Jackson Lee is talking about. She got her points, but I'm talking about the cash payment that they owe people like me that they never paid us for what they did to our ancestors. That's not a lot of black people. Everything else they talking about, let them talk about it. It's just that one-time payment. But for the rest of the Americans and the immigrants that's been here, that's been paying into the tax system, we need our weekly payments. That's cash money payments. Y'all keep playing around. Listen to this. They done brokered the deal
with Democrats. That did not take place. Again, showing what a spineless coward liar Kevin McCarthy is. And this conversation that you just observed and that we had flagged right away here on our live coverage at the Midas Touch Network, now that we know what the conversation was actually about, was AOC confirming to Gates that that actually was not the case and that Democrats would continue to support Hakeem Jeffries and would not vote present. Now, one of the things that Matt Gaetz did immediately is, and Matt Gaetz wrote, "I'd like to report a squatter." Matt Gaetz sent a letter to the architect of the Capitol, also the initials AOC, nice tie in there, telling the architect of the Capitol, the Honorable J. Brett Blanton, that Kevin McCarthy was unlawfully squatting in the Speaker's office and that McCarthy needs to get his butt out of there and not move in. Yes, you heard that right. Kevin McCarthy had the audacity, the gall, the hubris to move in to the House Speaker's office. Here, let's play.
You want to know why? Because they didn't think nobody was going to catch the motherfucker. They was going to do this on vote 3. So that's when I first made the goddamn video. Look at this shit.
The clip of before the vote taking place on Tuesday, Kevin McCarthy moving into the office of the Speaker of the House. Premature.
They've been fucking with my computer. They done shut my goddamn computer down, locked me out my computer and everything else.
Evening, saying the following to the architect of the Capitol: "Dear Mr. Blanton, I write to inform you that the Speaker of the House office, located in the U.S. Capitol building, is currently occupied by Representative Kevin McCarthy. As of this morning, the 117th Congress adjourned, and a Speaker from the 118th Congress has not been elected. After 3 undecided votes, no member
They trying to clean it up.
this office. What is the basis in law, House rule, or precedent to allow someone who has placed second in 3 successive Speaker elections to occupy the Speaker of the House office? How long will he remain there before he is considered a squatter? Please write back promptly, as it seems Mr. McCarthy can no longer be considered Speaker designate following today's balloting. Sincerely, Matt Gaetz. Utterly crushed.
This is a one hell of a coincidence. This is a hell of a coincidence, because I'm in this house and I'm saying the shit that I'm saying before I get the fuck to do it. And I know these motherfuckers can hear me. I know they listen to me. I know I'm making computer videotapes, and it's saying live, and somebody is listening to my computer. And when I'm recording it, I'm putting private, and I see a person listening, even in my old videos. As I'm recording this shit, it's not supposed to be live. Ain't no person supposed to be there, because I have private on the computer, but there's a person listening. There's a person on my live when I put private, and ain't nobody supposed to be on the goddamn live. They shut me and locked me out my computer. Reading my goddamn emails, reading my shit, reading my computers, reading my tapes before I release the shit. So they already know what the fuck I'ma say. Then they change the URL before I release the shit so nobody can see it. Motherfuckers. You ain't got to be a rocket scientist to know that they doing some kind of something. I ain't the smartest motherfucker in the world, but I know it's some kind of play going along, and I've been saying this shit, so they watching my shit. Don't want me to tell y'all. I ain't got no sponsors on this goddamn channel. I'm just trying to tell poor Americans, working class Americans, let's stick together and let's vote together and vote these corrupt motherfuckers out of office. Get rid of these corrupt ass judges. Don't hate the police. Police need to be voting with me. Police need a check besides their check. Everybody need a check besides their check, because they're taking our tax dollars and they're getting money in their pocket through the back deals through the judges. So don't let them keep getting our goddamn money. Don't let them keep getting our fucking money. Oh, I turned it, unplugged the light. It's our goddamn money. Listen to the rest of this.
Crushing, utterly scathing. MAGA Republicans are in complete disarray. Make sure you are watching all the live coverage here on the Midas Touch Network, and make sure you hit the subscribe button right now. It is free to subscribe, and check us out at patreon.com/Midas Touch, PATREON.com.
Yeah. Anyway. So then the next thing is, I did this, like a reparations or money for the people. This is what you see, because Google, this channel has been getting subsidies for almost since they've been in existence. This is what the middle class people get. People who make 250, 100,000, 90,000. This is how YouTube stays in existence, because they get reparations from our tax dollars. So I had to explain that in the video, because a lot of people think that they don't get reparations, and Google is subsidized by our goddamn tax dollars. They ain't making money because they ain't rich and millionaires and billionaires because they're not getting our tax dollars. I will be filing a lawsuit against YouTube and your owners. I have 156 subscribers, 67,639 views. You have not remedied any of the issues since I've given you notice of intent. I will be filing a lawsuit against YouTube video. You cannot unview a video once you view it. Okay. YouTube, what you're doing is illegal. So, at 6 a.m., I had 12,000 views of a video. At 11 a.m., I had 11,000 views of the same video. You cannot unview a video once you view it. So that's one of the issues. What you're doing is illegal. At 6 a.m., I had 12,000 views. At 11 a.m., I had 11,000 views. 11,000 views. Video. Same video. So then I started getting all these comments. Oh, Lord. Okay. And so here's the comments. And this what person right here said, I agree. I'm not calling for a revolution, only for voters in 2022. So this was Dennis Sorensen. This was 2 months ago as well. And so here's the comments. A few days ago, this guy named Connor wrote me a message saying I'm making it up, that my views were being removed by YouTube. Below is my response. So here's this person right here. Your _ name. It's happening to me too. And then I put the reply, right? So these are people on my channel telling me that this thing is happening to them. That's my reply. So let me first get the correct hand, because I can't do it with that hand. Because first of all, I'm right-handed. Yeah. And let me make this wider. Ooh, no, let me not freeze it with my lip like that. You cannot unview a video once you view it. Okay, let's leave it like that. All right. Now, let's go into the comments. And let's go down the comments. Okay, are we on screen? Looking at the comments? Yes. Here, this person here says it happened to me, and I'm giving a response back. This person is being sarcastic, called Master Fly, says, wish I could unview this video. And then I put a response here back to that. And then Connor says, don't we all? She told me that the owner of YouTube removed the views before. He doesn't like her. Nobody knows her. Why the hell would they do that? Laughing my A off. And then this is me. And it's fixed. It shows the correct hours viewed on my analytics page, even though it did not update the viewed hours on my homepage, blah, 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 some more stuff. And I'm explaining to O'Connor. And then O'Connor says, so YouTube keeps track of views in some weird way by looking at the rates of views and estimating. Then they correct it later on, at least to my understanding. And then I put the responses. Now here's Otto5213 putting question marks, right? And then illegal. Here's questionator. Sorry to tell you, but YouTube is a private company. There is no law regarding how they display views of a channel. Calm down and stop biting the hand that feeds you. And then I put a reply to that. But before I go into my 6 replies to Connor, this person, Otto5213, had question marks. So my reply to that person was, you don't want to know. Briefly, I gave a notice of intent to sue to YouTube in a short this morning. I'm not going to sue them, but I have to give notice because it happened today. And I'm explaining that. I'm just explaining that to this person who asked me this question. I guess this has been happening to other people unbeknownst to me, and now I am discussing it. I am new to YouTube. I'm a paralegal, and I knew to opt out of their arbitration contract when I signed up, which says you cannot take them to the Superior Court to sue them. I now have 2 years to file a lawsuit from today. There is no rush. If the problem persists, then I can keep documenting it for court. That's it. So I'm explaining to this person that that is what I am doing. Show less. Illegal, laughing my ass off. Sorry to tell you, but YouTube is a private company. There is no law regarding how they display views of a channel. Well, this person, questionator, is wrong. So I respond back to this person because I'm showing you this on this video because this is how this starts. YouTube is not feeding me because he says, stop biting the hand that feeds you. I know they are a private entity of Jewish-owned individuals who do not like the fact that I am posted videos about them and Kanye, and they established and censored my channel. That is why I have the option of suing them if they do not cease and desist, because they didn't like my comments about Kanye. And this is when all of this bullshit started. See? They retaliated and censored my channel. That is why I have the option of suing them if they do not cease and desist. That is why I opted out of their arbitration agreement when I signed up. And I did. I signed up for YouTube years ago, before all this bullshit about Kanye happened. I didn't know nothing about no Kanye. I didn't know his name was Ye or Ye. So I'm calling him Kanye. This, when I signed up, you can't sue them. I can. I am just documenting in case I decide to take them to court, in case some smart ass on YouTube keeps messing with my channel. It's probably the guy writing to me and not YouTube, but YouTube will find the person and clip his wings so I don't sue them. Relax. I know what I'm doing. See, I'm giving YouTube every opportunity to fix this. But YouTube will find the person and clip his wings so I don't have to sue them. Relax. I know what I'm doing. Have a nice day. Of course, this did not happen. YouTube did not find the person. All right. Show less. But again, my channel is not a channel where YouTube is feeding me. My channel is not a channel where YouTube. My channel is not a channel for a for-profit channel. I'm a community activist. I don't give a fuck about making money on YouTube. No. Now this is Connor. At least to my understanding. This is what Connor Allen from 2 months ago. So YouTube keep tracks of views in some weird way by looking at rates of views and estimating. Then they correct it later on, at least to my understanding. No, YouTube slows down your algorithm when they don't want your channel to grow, if they don't want your content to have too much attention. They are monitoring and censoring your channel, which affects the amount of money you make or your potential for money. Or your potential for money you make on your money you make or your potential for money. That is illegal and theft of service and funds. Then he responds back, because you don't have to make money on your channel. And then I say to him, what the fuck would they want? Oh, excuse me. Then Connor says to me, what the fuck would they do that? Why the fuck would they do that? Less growth is less money for them. And then I say, Connor, to answer your question, this is why the fuck YouTube would do that. YouTube is owned by one man. If that one man wants to censor me or anyone else to make sure that our channel does not become monetized, he has a slew of staff to remove our views. That is illegal. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Let me go back to Connor. Once again, I messed up. Okay, Connor. Where are we? Because it's just Connor that I want. Uh-oh. Why the fuck? Okay. Okay, back to Connor. And so he might be the predator that's messing with my channel, this Connor person. And this is why I think it is Connor who is doing this. That is why the fuck he would do that. Instead of you asking me, since you clearly do not understand my first explanation, you decide to write me back again, because you don't understand the process that a person must go through when you are trying to get someone to stop discriminating against you. Oh, you must be privileged. If the YouTube owner does not like my content, he can use his staff to block my channel from getting the required amount of views so that I and others can never meet the monetization criteria, you idiot. I'll spell it out for you. There are 2 requirements to become monetized: 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watched hours. It's explained on the monetization tab, YouTube Studios, under your picture, the dashboard. If you unsubscribe to me, I cannot meet the 1,000 subscribe requirements. I cannot make money. Now, I don't want to make money, but to get to meet the algorithm things, this is what you have to do. If you unview me, I cannot meet the public watched hours. In order to become monetized, you have to meet both requirements. Now, do you get it? Let's say I meet both. Then he takes back 1,000 views because he doesn't like my last video content and he won't let me get more views. Or he lets me get the views but withholds unsubscribed or i.e. unsubscribes the subscribers. If a person does not want to stay subscribed to someone's channel, that is allowed. But once you view something, you cannot unsee it. Views are part of your watched hours, which the algorithm is counting towards your monetization. You cannot unwatch the hours, but you can unsubscribe, or it is uncounted. Shit. I must have proof that I served him with the notice, date and time. Do you know where he lives? I don't. This live recording is proof. I must give him an opportunity to investigate. I must wait until he resolves the issues and gets it in touch with me to let me know that the situation has been remedied. The law says that I must give him ample time to resolve the issues, months. Since I have up to 2 years to sue, there is no rush. Now, did I skip a paragraph? Let me make sure. Let me see. This is all the stuff that I'm writing to Connor. Now, nowhere can you unsee an hour once it has passed or turn back time. My recourse is to give him notice of intent to sue of the allegations and claims sufficiently stating the facts, date, time with specificity and proof. Right, that's the part that I missed. I must have proof that I served him with the notice, date, and time. Do you know where he lives? I don't. This live recording is proof. I must give him an opportunity to investigate, and that's the part that I already read. Now, do you understand the process, Connor? In light of the fact that there are several other people written to me and said this very same thing has happened to them. This is not an isolated issue, and I am not the only one to experience and write me all day and curse with me. Have a nice day. So that's what I wrote to him. And then I finally wrote him and say, because he wrote me back and he said something. And I put, my answer stands. It is not up for debate. Have a nice night. SRY, sorry I didn't read past the bit where you said the owner of YouTube is discriminating against you, because I knew it was bullshit from there on out. Oh, this is Connor. That's Connor writing me back. And so, like I said, on my channel, I once said before that, you know, people write to me and they curse me out and they say things and we squash it later on. I don't give a fuck, because before people realize what I'm saying, they usually jump down my throat or they usually cuss me out. And what you guys see, you see me responding back and you see me cursing. And then you say, oh, she's got an attitude. Oh, she's a black woman with an attitude. Oh, she wants to curse people out. But you don't see that, right? Oh, this bitch wants to sue everybody. No, you don't take the time to look at that. So you think like, oh, this bitch, she always want to sue somebody. Oh, this bitch, she always want to cuss somebody out. You don't see that. You don't see that I'm responding to someone, or something happened to my computer, or somebody asked me something and I'm responding to somebody. Or you don't see that somebody said I was fat, or somebody said my arm was flabby and I'm explaining something. Y'all just think I'm just on here cursing somebody to fuck out. It's okay. You don't see that I'm a nice person. Oh, if people say they're a nice person, then that really means they're not a nice person. You don't know what's going on. And it's not my responsibility to sit here to explain that I'm really just engaging with somebody who asks me something and I'm just responding to the person. And maybe we had a back and forth and we're really just squashing it because I'm talking to somebody. You could just mind your motherfucking business, but you not. It's okay, because this is the YouTube world. It's all right. Like, damn, I'm not an old crazy old lady sitting on YouTube talking to myself. I'm making videos for myself, and the YouTube is therapy for me. So, like, I am making videos for my future. But, like, damn, y'all. Bitches? Oh, so busy in my business. It's okay, though. It's okay. It's okay. Like, yes, I'm a little old lady in my house, minding my business. Like I said, y'all don't want to talk to me, so I got somebody to talk to. I got something to do with my time. And then it's like, soon as somebody else engage me, y'all don't want to talk to them. Y'all don't want to talk to me. So we talk to each other, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh, what they doing? No. Y'all the fancy people. Y'all the rich people. Y'all the cute people. No, y'all go ahead. Be cute. Be fancy. Be rich. Leave us alone. Stay out our business. Every time we do something with each other, now y'all want in. Nah. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Leave us nerds alone. Because we run the world. We run the world. Because see, when y'all get tired and all y'all money gone, yes, us little chestnuts, we stored our little pennies in our cheeks. After y'all finish buying $1,000 shoes and $1,000 t-shirts, and all y'all money gone, and y'all fat, and y'all diseased up for being in them dirty streets. And y'all rinse. You don't waste all your money on $1,000 watch trying to be cute on YouTube. Shaking your ass. After all that's done. Who you gonna need? Who you gonna need? Yeah, somebody like me. You gonna need that man that got that 9-to-5 job. I get cute. I can look just like a bitch on YouTube that's out there doing everything to her body to make no, I'm not doing that. Because when she at home, she look like this. She look like this. When she take all of that off, she look just like this when she home. When your man take all of that off, his hair look just like mine. When you look over at him on the couch, he look just like me. Tired. Want to know what he wearing when he at the house? He wearing flip-flops. Dirty ass flip-flops. Comfortable than a motherfucker. When y'all out at the shop, right, in the Piggly Wiggly and the shopping spot, whatever the fuck it is in your neighborhood, that y'all walk around in flip-flops. Comfortable than a motherfucker. Every toe out. Y'all ain't wearing the $500 shoes. Y'all ain't wearing the Balenciagos. Y'all wear that to profile. That's what y'all wear. When you go food shopping and you go to the I forget the fancy name, the fancy store when y'all go the fake food shopping when you want to be seen. The Cracker Barrel or whatever the fuck it is. And you take the camera with you and shit. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one for people like me to watch y'all go shopping. That's what I want to see. Yes. Then I want to see y'all dressed the fuck up. Hair did, nails did, shopping and everything nice. Right. That's for me to sit home to watch y'all go shopping. Don't look like me going shopping. If I want to see that, I'll watch my goddamn self. I can watch myself. God damn it. When you go to the what's that? The Dollar Tree, you better be dressed the fuck up. God damn it. You go in there and buy that Dollar Tree shit. You be dressed up. Don't look like me. I'll watch myself go to the Dollar Tree looking like this. Ain't no sense in me watching your channel if you just gonna go dress and look like me. Oh Lord. Oh. What making the House Speaker the House Speaker? Because that's actually why I made this video. I wanted to show you that and how shameful is it of them to do it on the 6th, January 6th, you know? And I just wanted to say that Congress, Senate, and the House of Representatives, they do things together, you know? One falls back, one does something. And they do things to project things onto the public. To to do, they do things to project things onto the public to make us think a certain way. And all of that was contrived. You know, not letting him get it and let it fail, and not letting him get it and let it fail. The elders, I'm not talking about the young ones, the AOCs and the Bushes and the Cori Bush. And even at this point, I don't think Cory Booker is completely ingrained in what's going on. Not completely ingrained. Because last year I thought he was in it. And I may be wrong. They may have indoctrinated him in. But I know Jeffries is wink, wink in, or he wouldn't be the speaker. I know he's in. They even made a position called a position for Clyburn. Because they need Clyburn to watch it. They don't completely trust him. And I even made that video I made intentionally. Because they don't completely trust Jeffries. They don't know if he's really going along with them for the sake of going along with them. But that he's not really completely corporate. They don't know if he is liberal. Now, okay. Some people will say, get out of here. He ain't no a liberal. He's completely corporate. He got all the makings of being corporate. I understand. Or they would never pick him. I understand. But I told you there's a coup. And there's more than one coup. Now, I don't give a fuck that Jeffries is your corporate guy. What I give a fuck is that will he pass reparations and money for the people? You can be corporate and still pass those too. But I will say this before I tap out of this video. People in this country are angry on all sides. All four sides. And it ain't but four sides. Four corners, four sides. And the plan is we just going to replace the Americans. That's what your plan is. See, Donald Trump did it out loud. He said it out loud. And white people don't realize. You white motherfuckers, he don't care about y'all. He wanted to replace y'all. Y'all just didn't realize it. Maybe now you start to realize it. He don't give a fuck about none of y'all. He wanted to replace y'all with different white people. He didn't say it out loud so much. But he can't stand white Americans. He wanted to replace every last one of y'all. Some of y'all still don't believe it. You think y'all white trash, just like the Hispanics. Keep the blacks around because he want to fuck them. And black people are never any threat to somebody like Donald Trump. Ain't got no money. And those who got money ain't got no power. All you got is money. And black people, all we want is money. Because all we want is money and a place to live. We won't give a fuck about no power. Money is our power. Because all we want is a place to live. And money. We don't want government power. We want a place to live and money. That is our power. We want buying power. We don't want government power. You can take government power and shove it up your ass. We want money and a place to live in America. Yeah. The right to vote. We want that because that's our power. Be part of the democracy. Yes, we want that. Yes, we want to be judges. Yes, teachers, scientists, doctors. Yes, part of society. And buying power. Yes. The ability to own our own shit. Yes, that's what I said. Buying power. Part of the democracy. But, you know, what Kanye is doing. The ability to own his own shit. Have our own companies. Buying power. We want that. But do we need to own everything in the world? No, we don't need to. We don't. We don't even have to buy nothing from y'all white motherfuckers. We don't. We'll grow our own food, build our own buildings. If y'all want to buy from us and we from y'all, fine. If not, that's fine too. That's fine. Have our own farms, participate in commerce, and keep things moving. We just want to be part of it. That's it. It's all we've ever wanted. That's all we've ever wanted. Same thing everybody of every other race has wanted. But I'll tell you this. Then I'm gonna go. Y'all done fucked up. And your little plan and your little coup that you got going on with the corporate Democrats and who you done put in there, it's gonna backfire on you. And I'm gonna sit back and watch YouTube and watch the bloodshed. Because Americans is about to go crazy. I'm trying to stock as much food in this little apartment as I can so I don't have to go out this house. Because you motherfuckers have lost your mind. You have. With the Republicans in the House of Representatives, y'all about to get fucked up. With the rules that they're about to pass. Programs that's about to get cut. Y'all about to get fucked up. Americans are about to eat your asses alive. Look at all my water. I got water in my bedroom. Yeah. Because you all are making things so hard. Y'all not about to send out weekly checks. Y'all making the price of to get an apartment. You got landlords telling men and women that we gotta fuck them to get an apartment. You got corrupt judges not letting lawsuits go through, siding on behalf of big businesses. Americans are about to kill you motherfuckers. I try not to go out my house. As a matter of fact, I went out my house so less, my car broke down. I kid you not. Took my car to motor vehicle. They said your car passed. Failed inspection because you're not driving it. We need you to go back, drive your car up and down the street, and then bring it back. That's how less I go out my house. Because y'all crazy out there. And that's why judges is getting killed. That's why judges' families is getting killed. And it's not going to stop. Because y'all just put a bunch of fascists that tried to overthrow the government in the Senate and in the Assembly. And you made laws and said, oh, no, y'all can't get guns. And you think that's going to stop criminals. You said that law-abiding citizens can't have guns. So the criminals said, yeah. That's what you did. You said if you are a law-abiding citizen, you can't have a gun. That goddamn criminal said, now, I'm not for people having guns and carrying the gun on your holster on the street because I live in New Jersey. So I don't want motherfuckers in New Jersey to have a gun to carry on the street. But there should have been some exceptions made. Like say you're a pastor of a church and you want to keep your church safe during church service because people are attacking church services. You should have been allowed to hire someone at your church to have guns there. People who already are authorized to have a gun. But just for the pastor to start carrying a gun on himself, and no, you don't need to do that. No, but the congregation can hire, services. Excuse me. Hire a service so that, because not everybody's congregation can afford. Not everybody a church services, everybody church, small church service. You can't afford to hire somebody that's, come on, and through the ties. A lot of churches are open on a grant. Can't afford that. Somebody walk in there and they want to shoot your church up. Come on. So that's what you do. I am go to church no motherfucking more. All about money. As if there's not enough money to go around. Y'all know it's enough money to go around. You know it's enough money to go around. You know it's enough money. You know it's enough taxes. My thing is this: if you just don't raise the price of everything so high, people wouldn't be in such an uproar. You can make as much money as you want. Why are you raising the rent so high? Why are you raising the price of cars so high? You can raise the price. Why raise it that high? So people can't afford it. That makes no sense. Yeah, I know greed. I know the answer before I ask it. Don't need to be raised that high though. Is the answer. So you raise it so high, now you got motherfuckers with everybody got a gun. Now motherfuckers want to kill you. So oh well. Let them kill you. That's my answer. Just sit back and watch the people that you are oppressing, because people are of a different mindset now. They're willing to die killing you. This is your monster you created. Now they want to die killing you. I never seen today's people don't care about die. Yesterday, motherfuckers in my growing up, the people who came up in my generation and still my generation, we don't want to die. The people from the generation behind me and the generation coming up, they want to die. What the fuck is that? Where's when did stuff switch over? This younger generation, this Gen Z. Girl. Even the babies come out different. Wow. The babies come out different. This lady had a baby and she had a baby online and he came out looking like, I want to kill all you motherfuckers. I kid you not. He came out of her pussy like he want to kill everybody. I'm going to kill all you motherfuckers as soon as I can. You motherfuckers wait till I can get my hand on a gap. I'm killing all you motherfuckers. I swear to God. That's what he looked like. My thing is give everybody money, make everybody happy. Just give them what they want. Because they're not like us. But on a serious note, if you can't give them money and calm them down and make them happy, kill them. Because there's no way to control them. Have a nice day.